Ron Rivera, a.k.a. Chico, a.k.a. the Riverboat Gambler. When we first got Ron, I was thinking that we wouldn't even have a chance to get a guy of Ron's stature. You know, when he was with the Eagles, the linebacker coach there, they went to the NFC Championship game 3 times in a row. When the guy was a defensive coordinator in Chicago, they was in the Super Bowl. When he was in Carolina, he was 2-time NFL head coach of the year and a Super Bowl appearance, which they came up short. But I didn't think that we would even be able to get a guy like this, especially coming off of Jake Gruden and a Jim Zorn, you know, and all the dysfunction that was going on. I didn't even think that Ron really picked us. We didn't pick Ron Rivera. He said, all right, I'll come here and straighten this crap out. And when Ron, before Ron got here, we was, what did we win? 3 games, 2 games, something like that, or 3 games. We were the second worst team in the league. And it was wild. You ever been in a McDonald's? You know the service you get from McDonald's? Sometimes the girl might give you good service. Sometimes she might not give you good service. Sometimes the ice cream machine is out of ice cream. Sometimes you be in a drive-thru. It's just 3 people in front of you. You have to wait 30 minutes. The culture of McDonald's is not like the culture of Chick-fil-A. 2 different cultures. So when Ron got here, we were basically McDonald's. Now as you go into year 3, when he says that you're going to start seeing the culture change, and it's real funny to me. I just watched like all of our interviews after press conferences after the practice the other day, like everybody else did. And if you listen to everybody talk, from Antonio Gibson to Jahan Dotson to Jonathan Allen to Cole Holcomb to William Jackson III, you know what? They all sound like Ron Rivera. So you can actually see the culture shift take place. We're all sounding alike. We're all on the same page. We all got the same mission in mind. That I could tell. Just like I said, just like Chick-fil-A and McDonald's. When you go to McDonald's, they might be like, yo, let me take your order. All right, thanks. You go to Chick-fil-A, they're going to say, my pleasure. 2 different things, 2 different cultures, and you can see that's what Ron is doing. And Ron had a mission. He had 10 holes to fill at the beginning of this year, at the beginning of the offseason. And that's what he did. He filled the holes. We need a quarterback. He got a quarterback. We needed a weapon with Terry. He got a weapon for Terry. We needed a rotational D lineman that could probably start next year. He got that. We needed a running back to dispel Antonio Gibson of some carries, and if we need some short, tough yardage, we got that. We needed a bruiser, we got that. Some of you might not be happy with Carson Wentz when Ron said, well, let's get a quarterback of the future just in case we get Sam Howell. We need a safety. We got Percy. We needed a receiving tight end because the league is going towards that. We got a big 6'7" tight end filling those holes. We needed another offensive lineman, a guard. We filled those holes. And we needed a DB. We filled those holes. And then there was one more thing that was left, which is a linebacker. That was 9. And Cole Holcomb just says, yo, I'm playing middle linebacker. So now, all those holes are filled. So that's letting me know one thing. After we get these few backup pieces that's left, after this June, because there's going to be another move made in June. After that move, then we're going to be ready to play football. I think Ron has done an excellent job this offseason. And that takes me to this other guy, Carson Wentz. Like I said, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. We haven't had a quarterback with this skill set since I've been a fan of this team. Excuse me. And I've been a fan of this team since 1981. We just haven't had it. So a lot of other people, you haven't even never seen a guy with this skill set in Washington. 6'5", big guy? When have we had a guy this big in Washington? And with scrambling ability. And with a strong arm. This guy just looks different out here. He looks the part. And then when he was in Philly, he had a 3-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. Last year in Indy, it was a 4-to-1 interception ratio. Excuse me. When have we had that? When have we ever had that here in Washington? I'll wait. So I think this year right here, man, I'm going to keep telling y'all I felt something very good about this year once we signed Carson Wentz. I mean, from the very beginning. Because from the very beginning, that's who I wanted. And that's who we got. And it's in the archives. If you're just thinking I'm just saying it just because we got Carson Wentz, you can go to my videos before we got Carson Wentz. And you can see what I said then. And I'm saying the same thing now. I think Carson Wentz was the best move we could have made because, one, nobody wanted to come here. You could call it desperation that Ron went out and got a quarterback, that he was desperate. And, hey, I like to see what a guy's made of when his back's against the wall. And our back was against the wall. We needed a quarterback. And Ron did whatever he could to get the quarterback. Traded away picks, got the picks back, and still filled the holes. And now we're ready to play football. Now we're ready to play football. And with the weapons we added, you got to think we still get a Curtis Samuel back who haven't even played for us. So it's just like we had Terry, we needed something to put around him. And now we got a Curtis Samuel and a Jahan Dotson. And we got JD back. And we got the bruiser from Alabama. And then we got the receiving tight end. This offense has gotten better overnight. The schedule is, I don't want to say easy. I don't want to say easy because I don't want us to mess this thing up. But the schedule is very favorable for us to take this thing to the next level. If you really think about it. The schedule, the weapons, and then when I heard William Jackson talk, he co-signed everything that I was thinking. He says it's going to be more action and less thinking this year. So that means guys are going to be flying around. That means Jamin Davis is going to be less thinking, more playing. Benjamin St. Juste, the same way. This team has built the camaraderie. Ron is going into the third year, which he said the culture is going to start taking place. And this is exactly what he did in Carolina. This is the exact thing. So sit back and enjoy this ride because I think we're going on a ride this year. I know a lot of you don't think, but we're going to make believers out of you. Like my man Louis T said, this is going to be the year that the narrative is going to change. This isn't the same team that when they said, oh, they got Washington this week, you guarantee a win. Nah, this is going to be a team that you're going to be like, we got a tough Washington football team this week. And now let's take command.